What's up, YouTube? When we back at it again with another video for you guys. This is the 2026 Audi RS5 Sportsback reaction. I'm gonna react to whatever. I seen this car getting some hate on the internet or whatever, saying they don't like it, the way it looks and all that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely I'm definitely a fan of the way this car looks. I'm not gonna be too harsh on it or whatever. Like I said, I'm a fan of it. Was a fan of it. Seeing as soon as I first seen it was being unveiled or whatever. So I ain't gonna hold you up too much. Let's get into it since they already kind of got like a nice little pause screen right here of the inside of the car. I do like this steering wheel. The steering wheel is nice. It's different. Um, these seats is definitely Audi interior definitely always gets me. I definitely like Audi seats. These seats definitely look nice. Can peep the little it looks, is that white stitching maybe or whatever, maybe yellow. Well, I like that little stitching. The detail of the car, it looks decent. I like the dash right here. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold you up too much. So let's get into it.
What's up, guys? I am in the new Audi RS5, and yes, it has launch control. Let's see what it will do 0 to 100.
And I'll pause it right here. This car, to me, like I said, this car looks very, very good to me. It looks very good. I like these exhausts. This back end looks very aggressive. This huge diffuser. I like this color of it. Like, definitely liking the wheels. Definitely liking the body lines of the car. It looks like it's right here. Whatever you want to call this right here, like this. Got a little spoiler. Like I said, to me, the car looks good, man.
Oh, that's quick.
Not gonna lie though, I am a fan of the older dashes. Look more over the newer ones for real. I like the older ones. That was it the 2020s, the generation right before these.
That's a 365.
They're a little bit more analog instead of that all digital.
Should do a 36. Let's do another one. Three six five. It's very consistent. So,
360 to 60.
this is a very
Like I said, this car now, this is like a side and front profile view. Like I said, I like these wheels. These wheels definitely look very, very clean to me. I like the headlights. Do like this front end. It's different. Looks aggressive. It's kind of wide looking, like these canards or whatever you want to call it, splitters. Just a big old open space. All this is open. I like that.
very revolutionary car, I would say. It's a hybrid Audi RS5 replacing the
That is thing too. It is a hybrid.
RS4, of course. We used to
I would take that over the full EV thing, man. Like I said, if they gonna implicate anything with this electric stuff, just go hybrid. Don't go full EV. I'm not a fan of the full EV. Anything full EV, not a fan of it.
have 450 horsepower. Now, though, we have 639. Everything about the car is totally different. So we have
639 horsepower, healthy number.
a torque
Seemed like it lost a few horsepower, but
rear mode now, which makes it
I like the details like that right there. BMW also does that. Your car on your dash like that, and the color of it. Definitely like stuff like this. All it detail when companies do stuff like this, it's just the details is what I look for.
quite a bit of fun. And then you can really benefit from that mid-range torque. So in second gear, you can already feel it diving, and then enter third, and you can really use that torque, mid-range, monstrous torque, and you can do massive slides.
auto insurance all seems the same. Until it's time to use it. With USAA, it's easy to file.
That's insane. That was it, guys. I'm not going to destroy more of these rear tires. They're quite expensive, I guess. These, by the way, are the Bridgestone rear tires. You can also get the Pirelli Trofeo R's, of course.
And them wheels are super nice, man. Got the drilled and slotted rotors, or them carbon ceramics. Oh, they are carbon ceramics.
Being more sporty, but yeah,
Or
really, really
ceramics.
impressive. Something very different to what we know. Very different. Comparing it to previous Audi RS models or comparing it to the competition, it's a totally different animal. We have a little track set up right there, so let's get into our sport mode, which is basically the mode you use for sporty driving, let's say. So, gearbox. It's a ZF 8-speed.
Car sounds pretty decent, man. Definitely can't wait to see hear some different exhausts on this car.
With an electric engine in it. So we get 510 horsepower from the combustion engine, and then
So the combustion engine is getting out 510, and then that them EV motors is going to add like another 100 or whatever.
and the rest adding up to 639 is all electric. Then the big elephant in the room, of course, is the weight.
And that's what people were saying, and they're saying it was heavy or whatever. It looked like it's coming to swinging around them corners with no problem.
And it's a lot. It's 2,370 kilos for the Avant. This is like 20 kilos lighter. They have mastered supremely well. This is not feeling like a very heavy car.
That was it. The way he's driving it and swinging around the corners, and it definitely doesn't look heavy.
Yes, it does feel heavier than the previous model. But comparing it to like an M3 Touring.
And another thing too, how many of y'all really taking your RS5 out and doing that? Most of y'all just doing highway driving, just straight line driving for real.
It doesn't feel all that heavier. So they did a good job there. It's very different compared to the M3, which is the most obvious competitor, I would say. This feels much more like a fast daily, very capable, very fluent in every way, also suspension wise, drivetrain wise, way more fluent than the M3, which is pretty hardcore compared to this. This has a lot going for it. So because it's a hybrid, plug-in hybrid of course, you can do over 80 kilometers of electric range, which that's very usable. I mean, me and Max were now both plug-in.
Definitely, like I said, definitely like the way this back end of this car looks. That diffuser is really aggressive. The exhaust is aggressive looking. Overall, like I said, this car looks very, very great, very good from behind.
Hybrid drivers, I tend to daily drive a 545e BMW, and Max has the X5. We really use it. It really works on commutes and on saving fuel, which is pretty good, with fuel prices being absolutely absurd nowadays.
And like I said, that's cool, man. Like I said, I'm cool with the EVs, man. Like I said, it gets 80 range from just the motors, and then you can switch to your gas or your combustion. I'm perfectly cool with that. I think that's what they should put their money into, most car brands, and I kind of think that's what a lot of car brands are focusing more to, is more of the hybrid. They should just if they're going to do anything with this electric, like I said, put their money and shit into the hybrid industry and just kind of get that down pat, because really to say we don't really even got them cars down pack, and they're just trying to force all these EVs on everybody, and it's not gonna work. And clearly, it's proven that it ain't work.
Yeah.
so many EVs is sitting everywhere. A lot of, like I said, a lot of car brands is ditching their EV programs. Um, what else? Nobody, like I said, nobody wants the EVs. They made a lot of them, and like I said, the my bad, the demand is just not there.
I like the fact that they did something completely different with this. I think it's very Audi. I think it's very it's a very friendly performance car without getting boring. It's not understeery. That is finally gone. I mean, it was already gone, I think, with the previous RS4, especially if you had the what was it, competition model, or even better, the 25-year edition model, which I think is the best performance estate ever. It doesn't make the most inspiring noise, but same goes for the M3, and I actually prefer the sound of this over the BMW. So it does have
Definitely does sound good, man. The S58 does sound very, very good too, but I can't say it. This car sounds better right now because I ain't heard this car with aftermarket exhaust like I have heard the S58. But this car does sound very good in the stock version, and it has potential probably to sound better than certain G80 uh, setups or whatever,
a V6 pitch.
or S50
It's
or S58. I was saying I ain't gonna say G80, S58.
in there. The gearbox, it's a little laggy, I have to admit. Good.
I kind of expect that from the factory for, well, not really, but a tune would just fix that up. But who knows when they'll be able to unlock these these trans and all that. But see what he gonna say.
Be a little sharper. It's okay, it's a 7. So with the S5 they went dual clutch. I think I prefer that gearbox a little over this one. Top speed 285 kilometers an hour. And if you get that package, because you of course have to get a package to be able to do that, please spec the carbon ceramics. I think these carbon ceramics are absolutely insane. These are basically the carbon ceramic brakes you get with an Audi RS8. I don't have to explain. They're massive. There they are. Carbon ceramic brakes. Oh, we're getting some snow. 440 mil. Yes, that's right. 440.
There's some big brakes for real.
10 piston calipers. Carbon ceramics. 410 mil at the rear. So the rear disc is larger than the carbon ceramics of an M3 in the front. The stopping distances are also out of this world, so it stops faster than a 911 GT3. So yes, it's big and heavy, but the performance is absolutely insane. So this one also has the optional forged carbon.
Oh, but that's kind of cool. You can get that from factory though. I was going to comment on it, but I didn't say nothing because I was going to see if he was going to say something about it. But that is, I do like that forged carbon. That's cool that you can get that from factory.
Not my taste, but you can get it everywhere on the mirror caps.
I would get it. I would get it on the mirror caps and probably like the wing and obviously the diffuser. I like it.
Even this spoiler right here is made from forged carbon. The diffuser part, you have those big oval center exhaust.
car definitely sounds good for real. Look, he kind of got like a little deep growl to it for real.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
They look really, really cool. I do really prefer the look of the Avant, but they asked me, do you want the Avant or the sedan for this video? I thought, let's go with the sedan, because I think in next
The Avant one is the wagon.
videos we'll be getting the Avant. It's super wide, it's super bulky. Of course they
Which one would y'all take over? The wagon version or this one? I don't know for real. Honestly, that'd be kind of hard for real. They both look very good to me. But I mean that wagon, I would probably get the wagon just because I want to kind of stick out and be a little different. Because most people ain't gonna grab the wagon. Um, I feel like the wagon is more like an enthusiast car for real, just because it's a wagon. And if you're not really into cars, you ain't gonna know this car even exists in a wagon or like that.
had to, because the M3 is already such a muscular car to look at, so they really had to compete when it comes
That's
to
a
the
very
exterior,
sharp car.
and I think
Very, very sharp looking car.
they really did. It looks really, really out there.
Definitely can't wait to see if you put this thing on some springs or whatever, some coilovers, um, put some different wheels on it. The car definitely gonna look good.
You know, it's very different to a normal A5 or even the S5. Engine. It's the 2.9 V6 bi-turbo, but it's completely new. So different turbochargers, different intake, different exhaust, different everything. It's producing 510 horsepower. And with the electric engine, the total torque is 825 Newton meters. So, wow. That looks a bit like AliExpress, I have to admit. That's not my taste. I'm wondering if you can get like silver trim on this car. So far I've only seen black window surrounds and black logos and stuff like that.
I don't think I would like the silver trim for real. Well, at least not with that color. Maybe a different color it will look decent on, but not with that color.
I would love that to be silver. Grandpa's back for the win.
I mean, it wouldn't look too bad.
Okay guys, so that was it. Little introduction to the new Audi RS5. It is a weapon, this. It's very promising. We are taking it to the Autobahn as soon as we can, as soon as they let us, and then we have the full test available for you guys.
And that's gonna be the end of this video. Be expecting another. I'm gonna be posting another reaction video. I do want to react to that the Ford GT just setting a new record at the Nürburgring or whatever. That's kind of hot right now in the car world. But like and subscribe to my channel. Like this video, share it to anybody, your mama, your sister, your auntie, uncle, niece, whoever. Share it. I'll catch you on the next video.